Welcome to Melbourne Cricket Coaching Videos. This is Seth. He's only 7 years old and he's doing his warm up there. As you can see, he's struggling a bit to get his technique right. There he's doing Icky Shuffle. You can see he's not very good with that exercise. So, as a coach, you need to make sure the kids doing their warm up properly and master their technique. So, as I mentioned earlier, as a coach, you need to make sure they do more repetitions. As you can see, he's doing the Icky shuffle again. So until they master their technique, so you have to get them to do a lot of repetition work. So here, this drill is really good for batters to get their feet moving fast. Um, you can use a ladder or some set of cones to do this exercise. You always have to look at the kids technique when they doing these kind of exercises, especially you can see Seth there, his head is slightly back and his bat is well above the ground when he's driving. So those are the little things that you notice when they're doing their training, and he's losing a bit of balance as well. So if you can get them to focus on those little areas in the warm up, so it will be much easier when you take them to the net. Then they know exactly what to do with their technique. And it's always good to get kids to do different exercises because they love doing different stuff. That will help them a lot as well. At the same time, they enjoy coming to training when you give them new drills, new things to do. Otherwise, the kids can get bored very quickly. Here we get them to do the bat swing with the pull shot, front foot pull shot. As you can see here, he's a little bit better than before. Um, he's leaning over a little bit more and his bat is slightly lower. You always have to still mention the technique, the required technique. Then kids listen to you most of the time, and they love hearing from the coach as well. This is really good for your footwork again. Front foot full shots, just jumping over a hurdle, keeping your body movements sideways is very important when you're jumping over the hurdle. Keeping yourself more side on position, then you can swing your bat across more horizontal. Next, we're gonna take him to the net to have a look at his technique and the errors that he make. Um, Normally, you give about 5-10 minutes for him to bat freely and see what are the errors he makes. And as you can see, he's moving around a lot, as you can see in this video. And it's the basic things you need to make sure you remind them again about their stance, where they're standing, and how their feet movements are, um, mainly stance, grip, little things, and some of the technical cues as well. Um, Most of the time, kids tend to rotate the back leg, which can cause problem with the balance. So when you playing any shot, the main focus gonna be your stability, your balance when you play a stroke.
Now, after the shot, you have a look where your back foot is.
And yeah, if you are balanced and if you are getting close to the ball, most likely you play a good shot. Here is some of the errors that he make. He's playing too far away from the body. As you can say, he's chasing a lot of balls. So you have to keep talking to them.
Very good. When you do that, really good.
Keep analyze the player, and then they start getting better. You know, if you keep,
You can play any ball.
you have to
Very good.
give them confidence when you talk to them. You have to always tell them that they can do things better. In that way, they get a lot of confidence when they're training with you, and a lot of players they love taking advice, and because they want to improve their game. As you can see in this video, he's chasing a lot of balls way outside the off stump. So most of the time, this happen because the kids don't know where the off stump is. So as a coach, you need to always encourage them to have an idea um, where the off stump is, and what ball to play and what ball to leave. Leaving the ball, it's a huge thing in cricket. If you teach them early, it will be very helpful for these young kids when they grow up. As you can see, he's getting a lot of confidence now. His movements are much better. His balance is there, and approach to the ball is pretty good at the moment. And yeah, you can see the improvement already. He's slowly getting there. And yeah, so he leaves the ball and he play late some of the shots, as you can see, and he's guiding the ball towards the third man. You know, I have seen some coaches don't encourage the players to do that, but just give that freedom to the young kids as well. Then they'll be more creative rather than you telling them what to do all the time. You know, let them figure out what they can do as well. You know, sometimes the kids love to do things, and they learn from it as well. And if you think it's not going to work for him, you talk to the player and explain it to him why it's not working. You know, it's very important to give the players confidence all the time and talk to them very often at training. So here I explain it to him why he is not balanced when he's playing his own drive. So I saw that and I explained it to him straight away. Yeah, this is the reason, and I teach him how to play that stroke, and then took him back to the net again for his training.
Okay.
He's very much confident when he's driving. You can see he has really good hands. You know, these are the little things that you need to have a look. He had a lot of control with his hands. Sometimes he's not moving his feet very close to the ball, but his head and his hands nicely in line with the ball, which is very important. So as a coach, sometimes when you're training kids, uh, again that freedom that we talked about earlier, giving that freedom to the player. And always remember, when you see an error, you always have to throw the ball a little slower, and give the confidence to the player to play that stroke. And every time when you're taking the player to a new stroke, throw the ball underarm. Now, as you can see in this video, I throw the ball underarm, give him confidence before he play his back foot shots. So now he's pretty confident. He's freely playing his shots. Nice hands. He's getting back and across. Here is some of the best shots that he played in the session, and as you can see, he's moving his back foot nicely, and sometimes he's creating that width. So that's what happens when you give that freedom to the player. He do things differently, and as you can see, he's pretty confident and he's pretty good with his technique and his movements as well. See you next time with another cricket video. Thanks for watching Melbourne Cricket Coaching videos.